Hi guys, just a quick video. I used to use this old airbrush many years ago, and when painting a large model aircraft, and it was really great. But unfortunately, when you want to paint small scale model aircraft on plastic models, the jar size is a bit of a problem, because you usually have to put in 10 to 20 or 30 mils of paint and thinners in there to get it to spray properly. Spraying vertically is fine, but as soon as you go into the horizontal, all your paint and your thinners in the cup moves to the front, and then you start to suck air through the suction tube, and of course then the paint mixture leans out and then it splatters and just So for the type of modelling that I want to do nowadays, unfortunately it's out with the old and in with the new. So I was having a quick look on eBay, and airbrushes, because airbrushes where I live are about $150 each, and I didn't really want to go out and buy a $150 airbrush to find out that it wasn't going to work too well. So I was going through eBay, and this has only just popped into the mail today, and found an airbrush, and I thought, why not, I'll order it. So this airbrush is, I believe, a no-name airbrush. Comes out of Hong Kong, $15.67 delivered with free freight to Australia. So for $16, £8, we'll see how we go. It could be a heap of crap, or it might be alright. So it's just a standard cup on the top, gravity feed reservoir. Okay. Comes with a, I don't know if you can see that, 0.03 needle in it. So we'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, just a bit of a crack in the case in transport, but that shouldn't affect anything. Now this airbrush I don't know too much about, other than it's got a 0.3 millimeter needle, and it comes with a reservoir and a quick release. Let's crack it open and see. So there's a nice little case to keep it all in. Nice little plastic cover. Got a nice little, very cheap, what is it, 1.5 mil pipette for sucking out paint and squirting it. Unfortunately, I have to apologise for my camera work because I'm working upside down. A little spatter. Quick release assembly. Looks like it'll fit onto 4, maybe push into some 6mm tube. Okay, nice little O-ring on the end of it. The O-ring's not damaged, which is good. So yeah, quick release. The main airbrush. Obviously the cap pops off pretty easily. That's interesting. Yep. Ain't too much holding that cap on at all. I was hoping for a little O-ring seal on there, but at least it's got a vent port in the top of it, just there, so you won't have any suction issues. The trigger action feels nice. It's nice and smooth. Just pushing down to get the air is a little bit jerky, but I don't think that was going to be an issue at all. Nice size reservoir, and nice size pickup too into the cup. So that's the only downside that I've found so far, is the cap pops off. Nice, almost looks like a Schrader assembly inside the guts here. Okay, so that could contain a couple of O-rings. Yeah, that's a fine needle point. Nice chrome work on it. Okay, so we can take the bottom assembly out. And yeah, very similar to a Schrader type assembly. With a nice little O-ring in there too. Just on the very top there to seal on this face. So that looks alright. Now for the destructions. Royalmax Airbrush. Never heard of that brand before, but obviously comes out of Hong Kong, dirt cheap. So it's a 0.2 or 0.3 nozzle diameter. I got 0.3. Looks like the cup capacity is 9 cc's. It states applications: commercial arts, illustration, photo, hobbies and crafts. How to spray. Fill the fluid in the cup after thinning appropriately. Okay, some thinning instructions would be nice. By pressing on the main lever, a stream of air emerges. Then draw it back gradually for colour atomization. So standard principle, push it down for air, pull it back for paint. The spray pattern is in accordance with the distance between the work surface and the airbrush. For fine line sprays, remove the needle cover and hold the airbrush near a work surface. Okay, so that indicates for doing fine lines, maybe pre-shading of panels, we might have to take the cap off the front. Maintenance. Empty the fluid cup and wash with water or solvent by brush. Pretty standard. Refill the cup with water or solvent and then block the needle cover with a finger and spray the airflow backwards into the nozzle to clean the paint remaining in the airbrush. Okay, so that's just a basic back flushing procedure. That's probably not gonna. I can see the needle travelling in and out. Unfortunately, plastic end of it. Okay, so there's a plastic end. So we loosen that off, and that will allow us to adjust our needle position, which is great because I probably just destroyed the factory settings, but I'll have to give it a go and find out. So that's what you get for $16 Australian out of Hong Kong. I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality of the airbrush. Well, visually it looks good. Obviously the seal, O-ring seal, binds up quite nicely in the quick release. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the cap, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I might just leave the cap off, or I might actually chuck it in my lathe and maybe turn a little O-ring recess in there if there's enough meat, but we'll see how we go. $16, $16 airbrush out of Hong Kong. This will be the end of this video, but sometime in the next couple of days when I get some time, what I might do is bring the air compressor out and stick some paint, some thinner in it, and give it a spray and see what quality it pumps out. I don't know. Let me know if you like it. Thanks for that. See ya.